Welcome, and this is Lord Gifty, and you are watching us here. We are right now at Beyond Code Academy, and we're going to show you what's happening behind the scene for the VEX Robotics competition. We have a few teams who are participating in this robotics competition. They did very well in the signature event and the nationals. We're going to find out what it takes to be a good team. Let's go. So here we are, and we're gonna show you that one of the members is practicing with the robot. Let's have a close look at the robot right now. Now look at that. This is the intake motor they have. This is the reason that will be intaking the ball. They made a conveyor that actually takes the ball for the lower goal, and also they have integrated a catapult here, right? Maybe I'll load a ball. Let's see how this member here will score the goal. I'm gonna load the ball right now, and let's see. It intakes the ball. The conveyor works very well. The switch is already clear, but that's fine. Let's see if he's able to clear the goal, and doesn't matter. Aimed for the higher one, but cleared the bottom one. Perfect. Well, here we are with one of the members of Beyond Robotics team, and first of all, I would like to ask your name.
I'm Max. Nice to meet you guys.
Max, it is, and I think Max, you are the captain of Beyond Robotics team, am I right?
Yes, I'd say so.
Right. Okay, Max. So first of all, can you tell us why VEX, why you are in this competition?
Because I'm really interested in robotics. I did like robotics when I was a child, and I think it's a really fun way to compete, and also it's a great thing to put on your profile as well, to make you look good in university applications.
Pretty good. Now, when we talking about robotics and all that, can you tell us how hard was it to build that robot?
I mean, it feels like Lego. It's for me, it feels like it wasn't that hard. It was more common. I wouldn't call it common sense, but it's much easier and much more straightforward than you would think. And also, I think it's just very fun. Yeah.
Right. As a captain, what goes in your mind? How do you strategize, and do you strategize match to match, or do you have a proper strategy for every match? How do you strategize as a captain?
So I would talk to my teammates first, and together we come up with a plan for each type of different robot we're matched up against. And for the finals, usually we would play with our teammates first and then see how we do, and then formulate a plan. But usually in our qualification matches, we just play and talk a bit, some brief strategy, but in our finals matches, we would go on and strategize much more.
Perfect. All right, maybe I would like Max to now, because I explained what I know about this robot. Maybe you can explain a bit better, because I can see you are using a bit of pneumatics. So I'll ask our cameraman to focus on the robot and Max as well. So Max, go. Right, no problem.
Okay, so this is our robot. Like Mr. Gifty said before, we have the roller, we have the conveyors, and we have the catapult. But we also have, if I turn this on, we have this right here, as you can see, which goes in and out so that the ball gets into the perfect spot for the catapult to shoot. We also have this at the front to push the ball when it gets it's stuck on the switch. And we also have this on the side, as you can see, to touch the wall at the start of the game, so we can have an advantage in an early start. Yeah, that's all there is to a robot.
All right, Max, let's get back. So how many members there are in your team?
There are currently 4 members of my team.
And who is the driver?
One of the drivers is me, and one of the drivers is another teammate of mine called Pam. At the moment, we sometimes like to switch around the drivers. We've gone to 2 competitions where each of the drivers have been different each time, but I think we can do consistently well and drive the robot with no problems.
And how important is the role of parents or coaches in this competition? That will be my last question to you, Max.
A lot of what I see is parents and coaches just screaming at the children, telling them what to do, and coaches building the robot for them. But I think what's important here is the student actually getting to do it themselves. And what we do in Beyond Code here is that we get the students here to learn, and that's what I really like about Beyond Code as well.
Thank you, Max. Thank you so much. Cheers. So now we are with the primary controller, primary driver of the Beyond Robotics team. I would like to ask none other than Pam. Pam, how are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, and Pam, you are the primary controller, the primary driver of this team. What goes in your mind when you just, start off or you're clearing your very first goal?
I think about the strategy that my team has made up. Like, am I going to clear the switch or am I going to pass to the other robot? And I'm also scared of how I'm going to mess the game up.
I'm sure you are not messing up. She has done a great job and she made her team. You were number 4, right, in the nationals, right? Perfect. And a lot of students, when they are controlling the robot, they mess up with the controls. So how do you memorize all the control? Is it practice? Is it talent? What do you think? What is it all about?
Definitely practice.
And
It's Pam's talent.
all right, so that was Max, Pam's talent. That's your captain. All right, talking about your captain, how do you think how Max is doing as a captain?
Very good. He is the one who makes up all the strategies and helps with the robot.
Right, and I heard that you worked on a little bit on engineering notebooks as well. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about it. Why there is a need of engineering notebooks?
It helps see like what we do to achieve this, the robot and everything we did.
Right, and you have a match coming up. You have a competition coming up on 8th, I think. So how ready you are on a scale of 10? Or you want to say anything else to your team?
8 out
Eight.
of 10.
That's not bad. All right. Good luck, Pam. Wish you good luck. Right. So here we are with another member who is actually one of the core member of this team, and he's the person behind this robot. He's the mastermind behind this robot, Mr. Poon. How would you rate your robot out of 10?
10.
10. All right. Now, first of all, before you get to this build, what kind of different builds you made?
The Swish Bot, and then there's another bot which is similar to this one but portable.
Why conveyor? Why you are not using another type of a build? Why you see the conveyor as the build that will make you a champion?
It's fast, and if you perfect it, it's also gonna be able to store more balls than the other bot types.
And I know that you are very good at programming. How easy or hard it was to code this, or how much coding is involved in this robot by you?
Not much, just 140 lines.
What are those 140 lines of code doing?
They're mostly separate into functions. One of them is for movement, one of them is for conveyor, one of them is for the aligning system for the catapult, and then there's the catapult.
And anything that you would like to say to your coach or your captain?
Max has classes.
All right, thank you so much. That should be all from Poon Poon.